We live.
Yeah.
We're live.
Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Critical Hits. My name is Anthony, and I am the DM for this homebrew campaign in the 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons homebrew module, created by myself in one of my older lives. I am joined each week with a group of players from South Africa. One has decided that South Africa is not a good place to be anymore and has relocated himself to Ireland, where he is joining us on a weekly basis to play D&D with us. So we're really grateful for his dedication. We're very fortunate for this campaign that we have our sponsor, so we can get that sponsorship segment done, please.
Sponsored by Mocha's Magic, so we're just gonna roll with it. Get your custom sharp edge dice made from resin and filled with splendorous shiny goodies to match your class, characters, and all your critical adventuring needs. Every set comes with an additional magnum-sized D20 for those moments with big choices or for when things start to get dicey. For only 250 Rand, you can get your very own custom set and be prepared to roll with the punches. Go visit Mocha's Magic's Facebook page and get in contact with Jessica to place your order, be it for yourself, for your next character, or as a gift for one of your companions. Mocha's Magic's, this is how we roll.
Okay, not so bad. Panic is over.
Oh, wow.
Me?
The DM is impressed. I am impressed. I am impressed. Well done, Mike. I am impressed. Jess, you need to do something for this man. You need to hook him up with something. Yeah, we do already.
Hey,
okay, guys. So let's get underway. Let's quickly go through and introduce our voice cast. Let's get a short recap and let's get underway. Starting with, as I said on my screen, take it away, Mr. Mike.
Hi, everybody. I like to say the certain things you can't take back. One of them is I love you, and one of them is an arrow. I'll pass it on to our friend who's sponsoring the show, Jessica.
Hi everybody, I'm Jessica. I play Tink, the tiniest of gnomes. I am a level 12 moon druid, and if somebody threatens to eat me again, I will turn into a worm and eat them, and I pass it on to Gareth.
That was a weird comment, but anyway, hi everyone, my name's Gareth. I play T, a level 11 UNT, pure blood specialist, who's multi-class into a warlock, the great old one, and I do like collecting bones. And I'll pass it up to Verna.
Evening everyone, I'm Brandon. I play you. He's the resident shadow monk. And I pass it on to D.
Hey guys, I'm Desigan, also known as D. I play Calisius, a level 11 ranger, and just decided to take a level in fighter. This is going to be interesting. Pass it on to Sarah.
Hey, I'm Sarah. I have a character here. Their name is Ricky. They are a non-binary bard, also a Ganassi, level 12. They're just trying to write some songs and have a good time. I don't think there's anyone left, is there?
I'm just
Pass it
checking.
back to the DM.
Pass it to the
it is.
DM. Swish.
Okay, cool. Thanks, everybody. So, very brief synopsis last week. So the party continued the infiltration of the enemy encampment, only to have some of the party get split up and relearn some important stuff about who's actually controlling the situation in Monolith and who's been blamed for what. And then having Nathan and Felicius kind of charm their way into the enemy encampment and get themselves busy with the captain, which is where Nathan was when we ended the session last week. Having Calisius also intimidate some of the soldiers into believing that he is a very important person in the army and that he should have the respect. In the meantime, we had Tink in animal form. I don't know what you ended off with. I think you were still in bear form, or did you shift out? I can't remember now.
No, I shifted out of bear form. I am with.
You were a bird and you were roaring at the bear.
No,
No,
she did.
no.
She shifted to a bear.
Bear.
Sorry, I listened to the stream this afternoon. She shifted to a bear so she could communicate with the other bear and tell her to go eat the people in the...
Clearly,
the cat.
someone was barely there.
Yeah, I was just
Shocking.
listening.
He didn't really listen to anything.
Barely.
It barely listened, but he was also ensuring that the stream was going right as well. And then we also had Ricky keeping herself in the shadows after her near encounter with said bear that was going to eat her.
Yeah, and I stopped it.
Wait, bears? I like bears.
And then Captain Lindy came out of her tent.
Should I take that as a threat, Gareth?
She didn't come out of there. They haven't come out of the tent yet.
They're excited.
Me as a threat?
He rolled his performance and then he said he's going to have some pillow chat with her, remember?
Oh,
But
yeah.
wasn't that after? Was that after or before the bear?
Before the... No, that was
After the bear.
Like,
After
who's
the-
a bear and why would you take that as a threat?
No.
I was
No.
nearly attacked, and you had the audacity to say that you like bears.
Yes, I like bears. They make really good fur coats.
I think I need to add some spells to my list, DM. Would you mind just giving me a moment to reorder my character? One
No, you
moment.
can't do that. You need a long rest before you can do that.
Ah,
Remember that.
what a pity. Lucky you, Gareth.
No, but don't worry.
Yeah,
don't worry.
next time a bear attacks you, I'll leave the bear to attack you. It's fine.
I will never write a song about you again.
No. Wow. Well, you know.
We'll wait for Nathan to finish with his.
Oh, that's low. Even for you. Okay, so while Nathan and Captain Lindy are busy, Calisius, what you up to?
So I just slit the guy's throat and I intimidated the rest of the
Yeah.
group.
Okay.
So now I'm just standing in front of them, saying, looking over at everybody with this intimidating glare, saying, "Anybody else got anything to say?"
And a couple of them like are backing off to like out of your range. Just rather deciding that retreat is the better form of valor. You know, let's just
Yes,
not
that
get
thought as
involved.
much.
Yeah. In the
Okay.
meantime, while this is all being going on, T and Yun, I'm doing it that way because otherwise it's going to really sound bad. Having finished your examination of the ore pit, suddenly realized that the rest of the party had kind of left you guys behind. So now, what would the two of you like to do?
I look at Ewan. Oh, got any ideas? Do we go and find them, track them down? Do you know where they are?
We'll just. You guess that's not where the trouble is. Most likely that's where we'll be.
Fair points. Fair points. Can I try and follow their tracks? Find them?
Survival check or something.
Yeah, you can both do survival checks.
Okay.
Ah, man, I was lying down. Okay, let me get up and have a look at these stats that my character has for survival. How good is he in survival here? +1 to survival. This is going to be great.
So I just want to ask, the orbit that they're in, it only has one staircase leading upwards.
That is 100% correct, yes.
Even how good is your survival?
It's relatively good.
He got a 15 on his survival check.
Okay, then I'll follow him.
Oh, is yours that bad?
Total of 3.
Okay. Which reminds me, Nathan,
Yes.
what did your psionic dice, when you spent your psionic thing, when you rolled your d6, what was the total? What was the number?
When I rolled for what?
For your psychic whispers, you have to expend a psychic point or whatever it is.
Do I?
What was the D? Yeah, you see the DM's been doing some reading.
Sorry.
any of the classes.
You're right. It's a D8 by the way, not a D6. So.
Is it a D8? Okay, yeah.
And I did roll. If I remember correctly, it was 6. I could be wrong.
Which means it's active for if you got a 6, it's active for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you do it again, you need to have a short rest. But if you do it at the start of a day, you don't have to expend a point. You do know that, right? I read the whole thing today at lunchtime. I decided to read your character a little bit, just to understand a few things about it. He's going to be kick-ass the higher up you get. You did.
Yeah, so
you know
I
that, right?
a psionic dice the first time, and then the next time I've got to expend the dice.
No, and if you at the first time in a day you don't use it, correct? But you do need to, you do use the dice to see how many hours, but you don't use up a psionic point or whatever they call it.
Okay.
Your pool,
Right.
whatever it's called. Yeah, like Ewan's got the key points, you've got psionic points or something. I think it is.
Just be mindful that you
You
could
don't have-
suddenly dip there, DM. So you
Right.
low-key sound like a robot.
Okay, that's very odd. Also, could be the way I'm speaking now, maybe.
Hello, arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Okay, so Yun and T. Oh God, I'm gonna do it. I couldn't help. But
Unity.
Yun and T, you guys make your way out, and it's not hard to find the trail. It's not like the party was really trying to hide their with tracks because they weren't expecting. But you guys come out and you can both roll me perceptions with what you see.
Okay.
See a tin cup.
I'm not having luck with my dice tonight, guys. First roll was 2. Second roll was 3.
Hey, at least it's going up.
At least it's going up steadily, right?
It's going up.
So I've got a total of 8 for perception.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And Yun?
20.
20. 20.
Okay. Only reason I'm asking is 'cause I'm not on the page at the moment. I'm just letting something load that I needed. Something is running.
Something is running.
This computer.
Oh, I was going to say in the background.
Yeah.
Attack it.
Definitely.
He's got cats. He can't let attack anything running. Might be his
for the
cats
first
running.
time ever, Sarah's mic sounds 10 out of 10 compared to what it usually sounds like.
Are you saying that because I muted myself?
No, both.
That's very rude, Mike. The disrespect. I'm
Yeah,
feeling
Mike,
the
that's not-
disrespect. I'm feeling it.
It's the feel of love out there,
Gareth and
Sarah.
Mike.
Bro,
It's-
has Sarah come into herself lately, bro?
Yeah,
Just
I'm
like,
digging it.
I was like, the attitude and backshot from this woman.
Yeah, it's
The fucking audacities, bro.
I
Love it, I love it,
this
Sarah.
episode
Keep it
Burn
up.
Baby Burn, so
Okay.
I think she's living up
It's
to
not
that.
even
Burn,
everything sounds
baby.
about right.
Alright, fucking hell, Sarah, that's spice. I love it. Alright.
Okay, so you guys are you wouldn't have the Psychic Whispers connection with Yun and T, Nathan,
Damn,
because they weren't with you when you did it.
that's right. Okay. But they could hear me moaning from
Okay.
the tent in the distance.
Is it that loud?
Are you that loud?
Tuki tuki, caca, caca.
Can I get a
Oh, yeah!
Oh jeez, this is NSFW, please.
Definitely.
As
Big
always.
time. Yeah, always. Well, it always heads that direction. Even when we try to clean it, it still somehow gets dirty.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if like 3 sessions, come on. It's gonna animals.
Yeah, so we had to
And
pick
that's
up
your
your
excuse. So you mean you're going to make up for lost time now, Gareth?
I'm not feeling good tonight.
Okay.
excuses.
All right. So
Yeah,
Yun
baby.
and T. Yun, you said you got 22.
20.
20.
20. Okay. So you can clearly see the encampment with all over. You can see the sickles, the banners, the markings on the tents, the cross cutlasses you guys have seen. A lot of.
Oh, these guys.
Yeah. You can also notice that with your 20, you can see Ricky cowering behind a boulder.
Weren't we behind a tree?
Well, Ricky would be behind a boulder.
But we were behind
Okay,
a
so-
tree.
Well, Ricky's moved to behind a boulder.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Why a boulder? We were both at a tree.
Because
where
I'm
the-
bold. That's why.
Okay.
See, you were emboldened tonight.
I was
The uncover.
emboldened by this
She's
cover.
the uncover. So I'll
And
put that to
I
T.
started putting my lyrics in this boulder, and I'm very keen on it, apparently.
Yeah. You like
It's a
on.
great boulder.
It's a lovely boulder. That
What
is
a nice boulder.
So she likes things big and hard, does she?
Oh, well, you know me too well.
Yeah. The harder they are, the bigger they are, the more happier she is.
I see.
The harder they are, the more damage it makes. Remember that, Gareth.
And, yeah, Eunice blushing, he doesn't even know why.
Yeah.
No.
I don't blame you, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Moving.
So you guys can get a bit closer now to the
So I'll
people.
point it out to, I'll point it out to T.
I just casually walk up to them, and I'm like, and I tap them on the shoulder. I'm like, hey, what you guys doing?
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
I'll take
We're
this.
just, we're just,
I've got news.
Okay, yes.
So these Cutlass's people, these people here, they're not what they're supposed to be. They are actually the Maniacal Gauntlet, but I think they should be called the Maniacal Gauntlet, so I'll be calling them the Maniacal Gauntlet and not the Maniacal Gauntlet, but they are the Maniacal Gauntlet.
Can I step in here for a second? Would you like this tale from Tink? Or perhaps I can regale you with a song of the events
Yes.
since you've been away.
I do. I would consider myself a man of good taste. So please do sing us a song.
Why, thank you, sir.
Yes, sing us a song,
If
Piano
you go
Man.
down to the forest today, you're in for a big surprise. If you go down to the enemy base today, you better be in disguise. Cause every member that was K-freed would no doubtably have agreed. Today's the day the Bears wanted to have a Ricky pick. Nick, if you go down to the enemy base today, prepare to be amazed. If you go down to the enemy base today, rolling heads will be displayed. But far more than this, it would not go amiss that Nathan got way more than a kiss, because today is the day that Nathan bettered the captain.
Wow. Round of applause.
Excellent bar. Gee,
The
she's
whole time you were singing that, both me and my character like bobbing side to side. Fantastic.
I was
Same. No, you were touching Captain Lindy.
as well.
Yeah, he was touching Lindy in certain places.
She was playing her own flute on you.
Okay, so if you look around now,
The saxophone.
so you've got
Nice.
you've got Ricky and T now, but Yun is nowhere to be seen.
Yoon, but Yoon's
What? You
literally
didn't go to Stealth?
no. Yoon's literally like right there.
He's right next to us. He didn't go to Stealth.
Nope. Not according to what I just got told.
Okay, Yoon, did you stealth or did you go invisible?
He jumped in the shadows.
Oh, he went into the shadows, people.
Well, he wasn't sure what was going on because when she started singing, he's not sure it's going to draw attention.
Yeah, so rather
We're standing
you're rather
behind.
to be on the safe side than get attacked by something.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did one with the shadows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see invisible, so can I still see him?
Probably yes.
Okay. So I'm just like, oh no, he's over there.
Well, if you get above 15 years. Well, which you probably would.
If he went into
Well, I
the
have to.
shadows,
I literally, I think it just see invisible. It just says I can see invisible.
Yeah, but he still needs to be. You're still looking for him, so you have a better chance of seeing him
Okay, so I need to roll for perception
with advantage. Yes.
with advantage.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to get a 4 and a 5. Let's go, boys.
You said it, eh?
Yes.
Okay, so I got a 2 and a 10. So my highest roll is
You
15.
cursed. What's going on with your dice tonight, Gareth? Maybe you should change it out to get something else to use.
All right.
Yeah, no, he knows where to get other dice.
I do. There's a shop not far from my house.
Yeah. It's in Primrose, isn't it?
No, I was literally talking about the one across the road. That's fine. You go to the one in Primrose as well.
Do you got the one in Primrose?
Now and again.
Okay.
You see the disrespect, Mike.
I see it.
Oh,
They
Jessica.
and you know what?
I will consider buying a pair of dice at the end of the month, okay?
There you
How
go.
much
And
is
it's
my weapon?
he said consider, Jess. He said consider, and it's being streamed, so you do realize that you can always replay it and say you did
This month
say
I'm going to get a
consider
decent
it.
salary, so like, just calm down.
Ooh,
No, I'm
yeah, that's
also
right.
working on some pack.
You said you joined the.
You got a new job.
Yeah, I believe so. Well done.
Yes, thank you.
You got a new what?
Job. Let's continue with the game, guys. I only have like 40 minutes. Let's go.
Huh?
Yes, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're logging off at 10.
Well, I'm up at 5 every morning, so let's play.
I'm up at 5:30 every morning. So where's the difference?
Don't make your problems mine, alright?
Okay.
I like my sleep.
Yeah. Well, Josh, if you want dice, you know where to speak to. Josh put a comment. He's saying that you need better dice.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'll move
so-
to the shadows as well and try and see if I can find Calisius and
Yeah,
maybe.
well, you can see Calisius. He's got a lot of soldiers like are cowering from him. You don't see Nathan anywhere, but you can roll a hearing perception.
I don't think he with advantage because Nathan is extremely loud.
Yeah, we believe so. How would you know?
19.
Aha.
Because we've been hearing him. We've been hearing him the whole time.
Yeah, we've been hearing him from the forest.
So that's 19.
Okay. You could hear the sounds of two people playing a game of cards.
So maybe I should do an inside
A very
check
rough game.
If I
No,
actually.
a game of cards.
A
And
game
Captain
of
Andy says,
relation.
there, I got 5s. What do you have?
He's got a pair.
I think Mark's camera's frozen, people.
No, he's not frozen.
He's just not sure how to answer this.
He says, "Go fish." Oh Lord.
So I'll stick close to Calisius then.
Okay.
See what happens there.
me.
You can't go to him.
No, I'm sticking close and
Okay.
she'll have in the background watching.
Alright. Okay. Eventually, Nathan, you can
Emerge from the tent
the
with
deed
dead
never
hair.
actually took place because when you went into the tent, she pulled out a pack of cards.
Literally.
Literally.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's,
Likes to play games.
And it's nothing against Nathan. It's just she's not into.
Coitus.
No, she's not.
Men.
She's not into men.
yeah. I'm going to say you can say
Okay.
lesbian, buddy. This is the year 2022.
How does
Yeah.
she feel about non-binary people?
I don't know. You haven't confronted her, have you?
Okay.
Is she
Okay.
strictly like, listen, I like
What?
this,
Sorry?
right?
We're going to a whole tangent here. Let's go back to the game, right?
Please.
Okay, so when the card game is over, she turns around and she says, "Thank you very much for that. At least my soldiers will think something happened."
What?
Yeah.
God damn it!
You've been used.
You were used and abused.
Did you at least win the card game, bro?
And he's left a bit blue.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's me.
did you win the hand?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Or did you throw the deck?
Clearly, I can,
Okay. So you exit the tent to thunderous cheers from some of the soldiers.
I want to know if I gathered some intel. Like I said, pillow talk.
Okay, so it depends. Roll for me an insight check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check inside. No, I'm just-
No, not inside. Inside. You really did check inside.
that's a
Well, did he get the chance though?
He tried, but he was denied.
Hashtag denied.
You know what's my favorite band?
Denial. Sorry, what'd you get?
3020.
Dirty 20. Okay. We'll chat later. Let you know if there's anything important you picked up. Okay. What?
Well, at least it wasn't an STD.
Well, let's hope not.
Not from fucking cards.
From the card game, I doubt it. But anyway.
Wow. I would be concerned if you got an STD.
What is she doing with those cards?
Right,
Hey,
what
wouldn't
is she
you
doing?
like to know?
I was going to say, what is she doing with those fingers that are touching the cards? My
He's
word.
playing fish.
Oh, gonna play no fish.
I think
Probably.
got it.
Yeah.
Guitar.
Yeah. All right, guys. Okay. Let's get rid of the India and it's getting a bit much. Let's move on. Okay, Calisius, what are you doing? Okay, so you've got most of the soldiers in the encampment, like, kind of scared of you.
I'm actually just standing waiting for the captain to come back now. There's nothing
Okay.
I can do here now.
Well, she steps out of the tent
she's
and she.
Don't you worry.
Not by you.
Oh my word! Oh God, this
Is
is.
he coming fast enough?
Jeez, all right, okay, it's done, it's finished. All right, it's done.
This conversation has reached the climax, everyone.
Oh God, no, Mike. He had to have the last say.
Did it end with a blast?
Sorry, come again.
Oh my.
Oh, jeez. No, come on.
Okay,
Right,
time out,
okay,
time out,
that's it.
time out.
Finished.
Yeah.
Right. Calisius, yeah, she comes out. Oh, God. She steps out of the tent, stretches, looks pretty much chuffed with herself.
I'm gonna roll an insight actually to check if what actually happened there, because how long was it?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Well,
How long was she in the tent? I'm asking.
I'd
With
say
Nathan.
45 minutes, if I'd say. I am a silver tongue, I like to say.
Yeah. He likes to make certain that it actually, works.
Is she wearing full plate armor or?
No, she's still in the outfit she was in. She hasn't put her armor back on yet.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mm. But she's still got that axe. Remember the axe she used last week?
The one she used to cut the bear.
The bear's head off, yes.
Yes, that deadly axe.
Yeah.
I actually. Okay, I'm gonna say, turn around, look at her, say, seems like you had fun. This guy was being, what can I say, out of hand, so I had to take care of him.
Okay, so, you killed him. Oh,
I
well,
took care of him.
there's plenty more where that came from.
Exactly. I think they all have learned a lesson, and tell a look around at them.
Were you taking them to obedience school?
Yeah, seems like this camp needs some of that.
Yeah, well, we'll get them right. We'll get them right.
Just whip them into shape.
Yeah. Okay, so while this conversation is going on, Yun is in the shadows nearby. So now T, Tink, and Ricky, what are you three doing?
I've
Are you still
probably gotten curious about this bag that I've been carrying and started to look at the
Maps
scrolls and the
books
maps
stuff.
and things like
Okay.
that to see what I can glean.
Okay, so the scrolls, you open any of the scrolls?
Yeah, I'm reading. Yeah.
Ooh, she opened some scrolls.
Oh, that's
Man.
Nope.
You show
Nope,
me.
you do it. You do it.
Nope.
Yeah, I've
shit.
done it. I've done
She
it.
said it.
Yeah, it's over now.
He does it. And I'm standing right next to her, right? Well, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing seems to happen. You can't decipher the writing on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get frustrated and put it back in the bag.
Yeah. It wouldn't take long. The map though looks quite interesting.
Hold on. I'm right next to her. Can I take a peep at that scroll?
You can. What languages does T understand?
Oh, man. I understand every language. I actually think I do have a spell that makes me understand every language.
Comprehend language. Comprehend language.
Comprehend languages. It's the wizard level 1.
Common, abyssal, draconic, vampire, and uncommon.
You need a wizard?
It sounds like you need. Oh no! No. We do not want Wiggy,
So,
the shining star of the north. We do not want him to make an appearance just yet.
It's not the shining star of the north, it's the shining star of the east, the conveyor.
Oh, right. Okay. We are not summoning Wiggy. Okay? Please.
I'm just
As much
There's
as
no
I
need to
enjoy-
wig out.
As much as I enjoyed his appearance when he arrived, he does tend to slow things down a little bit, as fun as it is to have him around. Okay. Anyway, so she thanks and she says, so I take it you guys will be heading off now to headquarters?
What happened to the scroll?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah, we
say.
were still busy with the scroll.
Okay, sorry, my apologies.
So I speak, understand common, abyssal, draconic, vampire, and uncommon.
Okay, it happens to be in Dwarvish.
Yes, okay.
So I cast the spell comprehend languages on myself.
Dwarvish.
It means I can understand any for the duration. You understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any.
Here.
Yes.
Do you have to hear it? Can you
No.
read?
You also understand any written language
Okay.
that you see, but you must be touching the surface of which the words are written. So I take the scroll from you. I'm like, I'll have a look at this.
Okay,
And
but it's
see what it
gibberish though.
No, don't worry.
Okay.
Well, maybe
Okay.
I'll understand.
But I
I'll
get to keep the
understand
map. Map mine.
it. No. I take the map and I stash it.
Oh. Rude.
UNT gets a little bag and a knife and a fork out.
Listen here, you snake. I will eat you.
She's calling you a snake.
It's fine, I am a snake.
But he is a snake. Please don't forget that he is a pureblood Yeti.
I know, but Tink likes calling him a snake.
Okay. So it's actually a treaty document.
Fuck it. Deep
Yeah?
puts away his fork.
Yeah, it's not something to eat. It's a treaty document between give me a sec. Oh shit, I can't get that out there now. Andy, hang on, I don't need to. We've got a very nice lady that that created our map for us. Okay, it's a treaty between Roshni and Unimportant.
Why would they have the treaty documents?
That doesn't sound like it's of any importance.
Does it say who? I know it says between who, but does it say who it was signed by? Because usually there's signatures there with the name.
No, it hasn't been signed yet.
Not signed. What does it say in the treaty specifically?
Okay, so it talks about sharing. It talks about sharing of resources and a whole lot of other stuff. But the bottom line is everyone wants to negotiate a proper way of...
Sorry, just repeat that again.
Advil.
Yeah.
Okay, in other words, the capital of Roshni
Yeah.
wants to be able to negotiate a proper treaty with Unimportant so that Feasley can supply aerial ships to Roshni. And in turn, Roshni will help them to mine some of the other, not ore deposits, but other minerals that are very much inhabited, very much in the mountains around Feasley that have never been tapped into before. Seeing the dwarves are very good at mining, they would enlist their help, but they would need to come to an agreement where Unimportant would supply airships and they would supply Roshni and whatever would supply.
So Roshni would supply the miners and Thiesley would, or
Feasley
Admiral,
would have,
sorry.
yeah. Well, it's Amberfall actually. The city of Amberfall, which is in the capital of Roshni, would supply the labor, and Feasley would supply the airships. That's what the whole idea of this treaty agreement was.
And
Yeah.
the stuff that they mine, it's not all.
No,
No.
other stuff like gold and silver and stuff like that.
Is there any mention of ore in the document?
No, because remember, and you, as you guys know, ore is scarce. There's no
I'm
order.
just covering all my bases here.
I know you're covering all your bases. You're making damn certain of it.
Is there any other city that is mentioned to be exempted from the treaty?
No, it's just these two. No, these two just, it's just an agreement between these two.
Okay. And so there's no like
benefit.
you can't discuss it with A, B, or C.
Yeah, correct. You'll discuss it with whoever is out there, but you're not going to discuss it with, like, it doesn't say that they can't say anything to this one. But also what's interesting to note is the crest or the seal or whatever's on the document. It's Amberfall's mark, which you guys have seen before in campaign 1, which was the fleur de lis. If you guys remember it.
Mm-hmm.
That is Amberfall's crest. So someone's
Is
taken
Tink-
official papers and used it to put the draft this. So it could be legit or it could be fictitious, you don't know.
Is Tink telling us about this out loud or not?
That's up to Tink.
Tink?
No, I'm still checking. And there's no like any other marks or stuff on it that.
No, it just looks at the bottom is a place for where it says representative for Amberfall and representative for Feasley to sign.
So I know this is like a document, and I'm taking this whole tangent, but in like normal legal documents, usually the person's name is underneath of where they need to sign.
Yes, correct. In this case, it's been left off because obviously whoever drafted it is not sure who's going to sign.
So it's a
Okay, so that tells me it's a forgery.
Exactly, it's a proposal. Correct.
And is the bond a mental bond that Nathan should out still active?
For 6 hours.
Yeah. So if Tink is reading this, is there a chance that Nathan might too be aware of this, considering the conversation he had regarding political influence that these people are trying to have?
No, I have to actively
No,
share it.
You'd have to share it. Yeah, he can't read her thoughts as if he was there present with her. She would
Okay.
now have to communicate what she's just read.
Pity. Okay.
Yeah.
Metagaming. Noted.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's fine. But Sarah, it's a valid question. You're right to ask
Yeah,
things
it
like that because you're still learning. Yeah.
So I take the scroll, I stuff it into my coat, and I out of the other side of my coat, I take out the map and I splay it open on the boulder, like nice and open.
Okay. You notice all the major isn't that? Nothing really stands out specific about this particular map. The only thing is that you see a lot of this clenched gauntlet, like little markings of it on most of the major cities. So like in Skystall, Thiesley, Tokinen, Smula, Pillsbury Holes, all the major cities. It's got this little clenched gauntlet.
The gauntlet.
Yeah.
So there's no like a sign that says you are here.
No, unfortunately not. No, it does not. You would need to find a frame of reference or pick a direction and navigate that direction and pray that you can work out where you are eventually, a landmark or something from where you are.
Okay, so I show the map to the guys around me, and I'm like, look for something big and bushy, or like something that we can see.
Okay. There's no need.
Okay, Nathan and Yun,
Yeah.
both of you roll me a perception, and only these two.
Okay. $22.
Okay, and Nathan?
10.
Okay. You don't see it, but Yun, you look off to the different directions. You like turn around slowly, facing each of the directions. Eventually, you pick a direction and you get the feeling you should travel north. You're not sure why from where you are.
You say.
Nathan, you can roll again, but now you can roll with advantage. Yeah.
That is 21.
Okay. You get the same feeling that Yun got. You also feel that something's telling you should be heading north of your current position.
Like, urgently, or just if we go anywhere, we should go north?
If you decide you want to go anywhere at the moment, north is
The way to go.
the way to go at the moment. Yeah, you get the feeling that north should be the direction you should be picking.
Okay. So,
Interesting.
I guess with the link that I have left, I am gonna like call out to everyone and say, hey guys, as I'm tying my belt and tightening my trousers, I say, where's everybody? Status report. Is everybody accounted for? Are we all still alive? What's happening?
Well, 3 of us. Wait, it's me, the snake, and the very pretty bard. We're north of the camp.
Okay, that's a good start. I guess if we're going to be heading anywhere, exploring further on the camp, we will go north.
I'm gonna turn around, look at this new guy, John's son, and say, I need to have a word with you. And I'm gonna take him by the collar and lead him out of the camp. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna look at Linda and say, I'll be back now.
Okay.
I'll follow along.
So I'm gonna
Yes, I can.
take Nathan with me and go out to the north.
Okay. You can do that. That's fine.
So Nathan, we're out of there now.
Right. Thanks. Shit, I left the sock behind.
Oh God. Hey, excuse to go back.
Yeah, there we go. Right, so
Was there some ore powder in that sock?
I'm just wondering what we should do next, guys. Do we leave this camp unsabotaged, or do we leave it as it is, not draw any suspicion to us, and just move north?
Do you want to blow it up?
Well, here's the
I think we
thing.
leave it as is for
If we
now.
blow it up, we might not be able to infiltrate another camp if we come across it.
That is also true.
But they wouldn't know who did it. So
And-
we
and
will
from
still
the-
have our covers.
From the sounds of
Yes,
it,
but-
Captain Lindy says the troops will keep coming. So it doesn't matter how many we kill, there will always be troops to battle. So,
Yes, but if we do kill, we'll probably draw more attention.
No, the problem is if we don't kill them, they know what we look like. So they would send out descriptions of us to the other camps, and then we'd have.
okay,
If
so
we kill them, then they won't have any reference.
There are swarms of soldiers around us.
give
It won't
me
be
a
a-
second. I am gonna run back quickly and speak to Captain Lindy.
Okay.
And I run back.
So you guys are all out. So let me get this right. Everybody had like regrouped to like north of the encampment at the moment.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You run back in. You see there's maneuvers going on. They're busy packing the tents down
Okay,
when you return.
I'm gonna go up to Captain Lindy and I'll be like, hey, what's going on?
Oh, right. That's right. You wouldn't know. Orders just came down.
Yeah?
We need to move the encampment. They're gonna seal off the entrance here, and we got to move the encampment to another one of the openings.
Do you know where we're going? Because that other guy needs
Alright.
me to go with him. I want to come back. I mean, just between you and I thought we had a little bit of fun.
Yeah, we did, but unfortunately, I haven't been given that information. So we got to just pack up the camp and wait for Give me a
Oh,
sec.
the DM is gonna hate me for this.
Kovacs to return.
Okay, so listen, I've got to go, but it was fun. Hopefully we cross paths again.
Knowing the fact that you're a member of the Manical Gauntlet, I'm sure we will.
Alright, Captain. I'll let you be. Cheers. And then
Okay.
as I'm walking away, I'll psionically communicate to Tink. Say, Tink, they're packing
Yes.
up. They're leaving. I need you to turn into a bird and speak to another bird. Get that bird to track them and return to you upon them placing camp. So that they can tell us where they've placed the new camp at.
How about I don't turn into anything, but I can speak because I'm a gnome. I'm small. I can automatically speak to small
Well,
creatures.
you can turn quite bitchy from the sounds of it. Just do it.
Maybe the game gives her instruction and she's like back chatting you, eh?
Listen. I will eat him.
Yeah, she now knows how to turn into an ore eater, don't forget that, eh?
Oh, this is true.
Yes.
That's all good. All you got to do is stand 10 feet away from her.
Yes, exactly. 100%, you got it, Gareth.
What's she
fine,
gonna do?
that's
You
fine.
can't move without all. Sorry.
Wait, isn't Blink a ritual? No, it's not a ritual, is it? If it is, I need to learn it. Any case, so I
Are
call
there any?
some-
Can
Sorry.
you just get a bird to track them, to fly high?
I call some. That's what I'm trying to
Have
do.
you done it yet? Okay, I'm gonna get out
Jeez.
of it.
You're not in my head. Okay, so I
Not
call
in her
them-
head, you're on her nerves.
Nice.
Most probably. No. So I call some small animals around me. That would be birds, rats, rabbits, snakes, all small, like, animals, small beasties. And I give them simple instruction. Follow Captain. And I, like, give them the mental picture or the sounds of the party, like, give them the idea that they need to follow this camp, these
And
people.
obviously inform us of some way.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, so they understand exactly the instruction. They will keep a tab and somehow get communication back to Tink once
Yes.
the encampment has moved position to set up wherever else it is going to set up.
Yeah.
Tank, is it done yet? Tank,
Yes,
are you done for fulfilling?
I'm done for fulfilling.
Okay. Let's go. Anybody who sees the monk and the snake guy, the Yuan TT, get him.
The
get him to
TT?
follow us, go north. We are.
He's right next to me. He looks at me like he wants to eat me again, so I'm gonna probably eat him.
You're just assuming things. Why are you just like Anthony? Are they playing my character? I didn't
What
know
do you mean?
this. Because she's saying that I'm looking at her like wanting to eat her again.
Well, she is a bit concerning, considering
I didn't know
previous...
that she was playing my character.
Well, you do.
True, she doesn't.
Quite often.
But you do remember that...
You just assume what my character is doing. I don't want to eat you. I have no interest in eating you.
You did
Well, there
mention
you-
me,
But you did mention that originally when you first met
so I
her.
don't trust.
I don't even remember exactly mentioning that. But sure.
Okay, we need to go back a couple of streams and replay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now that Tink has told Nathan that yes, they'll get communication of whether your encampment is set up, what do you guys want to do?
We are heading north as a group.
Okay. Okay. So you follow the pathway out. Eventually, it opens up into the fields, and there's light glinting off a structure in quite far ahead, but you can't make it out quite at the moment. It's still quite a distance
far
away.
ahead?
It's at least a kilometer or more.
Yeah.
But because you're on an open field, you can see it, but it's like way off into the distance, if you know what I mean.
What time of day is it?
It's almost midday.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, I must be a moth. Because I'm attracted to light. I started running for the sea.
Okay.
No, wait.
Yeah.
You're running?
He's running.
He's slithering.
No, I'm
No, he
running.
doesn't slither people. He's
Guys,
got
I'm a
deep-
humanoid. I have feet.
I'm gonna just shout out to like, you know, T, where you going? T, come. Fuck. He's off again, guys.
Follow him.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got 30 speed movement. I'll try and follow him as closely, like, stay behind him, but
Kilometers isn't
him.
far, but running is.
Stay out of sight, everyone. I'm gonna expend another die, and while I can still see T, I'm gonna make the connection as well.
Okay. With him and you need to do it, eh?
4 hours.
Okay. So 6 with the others and 4 with these. Okay. Cool. So when everybody else is almost done, you'll have 2 hours left with them, and that'll be it. Okay, got it. All right. As you guys continue, Yun and Nathan, roll me inside checks.
Fuck, that's 7.
18.
Okay. Nathan, you see nothing. Yun, well, no, not nothing, but you don't. Yun, you feel like something. There's something important about where you're heading. This area seems almost. What's the word for it? Whew.
Nostalgic.
Yeah,
Familiar.
not just familiar, like sacred. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. You get a bit closer. You can now make out a structure of sorts.
Perceptions.
Yeah, everybody can roll
yeah.
perceptions.
Everyone
Everybody.
on the structure.
Yeah.
Plus a 23.
Yeah, same.
Is that thing good? Stories
No,
from
23.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just check. Okay, Nathan, 23. Canisius?
Another 18.
But how far are we now? Because I'm following this little snake man.
Net one
You're
plus
about.
2, 3.
Okay, I'll come around to everybody shortly. You're about 200-300 meters away from it now.
Okay.
300 feet. Okay, so Nathan 23, Calisius, you got
23.
23. T?
I just want to see something. Would I get advantage if I
Because you're
use it?
closer.
No, because I also have devil sight, and I can open my mind to as what is it? Sixth sense. Use open your senses to invisible world for 1 hour. During this time, you see invisible creatures, objects. Invisible.
No, well, there's no invisible stuff, so no, you won't get advantage.
Yeah, but I can also see and hear into the ethereal plane.
Yeah, but there's nothing in the ethereal plane to see or hear into.
Okay.
Okay, so
I can try it on.
yeah. So you can roll your. Let me know what your perception check is.
Do you want to do this, Anthony? Do you want to do this?
Oh God! Don't tell me it's going to be below 10 again.
It's 7.
What is going? Seriously, Jessica, he needs us urgently.
Well, I am working on a 10 pack of D20s.
Oh, I rolled another fucking 2.
Oh my God, Gareth, how often you us?
Right, you know, it's all in the wrist. I haven't played in a while.
Okay. It's his excuse.
I can't get above 10. My highest roll is just fucking 10.
Yeah. Tink,
Yes.
your perception?
So that would be 27.
Okay, and then Ricky got 2. You said Ricky?
I said I got 3. I got a nat 1
3.
and then plus
1 and
2.
plus 2.
Yeah.
Correct. And lastly, Yun.
Another 18.
Okay. So you guys can see this. It's a building of sorts. It looks like a temple. Well, actually, it looks like a temple. It also looks like a building. Looks like a really fancy structure. There appears to be no openings of any sort. You guys can get right up to it now, so you can actually see it, Jerry. In the middle of the wall, basically, as you come up, there seems to be like a slot of a sort. Looks like something cylindrical can fit into it.
So I speak to Nathan. So I explained to Will, I felt something sacred coming off from this place. I wonder that rod thing you had earlier.
We're being watched by the gods.
No, I think it's more about our forefathers. I don't know, could be wrong. Just a sense I have.
When exactly are we here? Do you know?
No, I'm not too sure. Unless there's a role I can do, maybe, if I'm not
But
mistaken.
Jessica, the player, knows where you guys are.
I know exactly where we are. Like exactly because of the map. So
Yeah.
if I think if I think where we are, so I like whip. And am I correct of thinking where we are, Anthony?
Okay, so you're metagaming this now, right?
It's metagame, yeah, it's not...
No, if you metagame,
I would assume I know where we are, but...
Because in game, your character wouldn't know.
It's gonna affect
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
gameplay. We're going in blind, guys.
Yeah.
Let's just play with it.
don't
No,
do it,
I've got the
Jessica.
map. I've got the map. So I like
Okay.
whip out the map,
No,
right?
no.
And
But it wouldn't be marked, but it wouldn't be marked on the map.
but this
Yeah.
thing is marked on the map that I was thinking.
It's not marked on the map
It's not
for the
the same thing,
players,
yeah.
but it's not marked on the map you have.
Yeah,
Oh,
We're blind.
Oh.
yeah, it's a meta thing, it's not... we don't... Yeah, it's...
This is big time meta, unfortunately, which means you cannot.
You
are correct. You are correct at what we're going to say, Jess, and Mike and Verna have worked it out as well. But you cannot use that because the map you have doesn't have it marked.
okay.
Eunice just playing out the feeling he's getting, and the stories he was told as a child, so that's why, you know,
Yeah.
might think what he's thinking. But he asked Nathan about that rod he had with all the gems and stuff in.
Yeah, well, it didn't have any gems. The slots were open.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What is it exactly that we're looking at? Is it like a frame? Is it
It's okay. So basically, as I said, it looks like a temple.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But it's also a structure. There appears to be no openings anywhere. You can walk around the entire building. It's massive. It's huge.
A monolith.
Yeah, so it's quite a big structure. It takes you after about a half an hour walking, you find no other way to get in other than this little front entrance, which has this cylindrical slot in the door.
Cylindrical slots in the door.
Yeah. Is there something
Maybe-
circular? Something circular can be inserted in it.
Something circular.
Insert your rod into the.
That's what I was thinking about the rod, because we were playing around with the gems.
Okay, so Nathan reaches to under his pants.
Yeah, exactly.
Very
No.
It whips
So,
out.
Are you guys sure this is gonna work? And
No, you have three rods. You've got the rod that fixes the ore. You've got the rod that has the like this.
I pull out this thing that's been like jabbing me in the back that I've forgotten about. I'm like, this thing that I took from Robert. Okay.
Yes, I believe we were experimenting with gems or something as well. Was this the same one, Anthony?
I am.
Was it the same rod we were experimenting with?
It is the same rod you were experimenting, but you couldn't work the sequence out.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And
shit.
to top it all off, meta information, you are short.
Short.
Oh, we shot the one in the middle because we figured that out when we went back and he took Robert's things. So we shot the one in the middle.
Yeah, but the problem is, if you guys remember correctly, we're now going back to information that is completely meta. Each one of you has one of those runestones,
Yeah, we know.
and the rod has 7 slots, but there are 6 people present.
Damn, where is that we don't we don't know who that new character is going to
Exactly.
be. So we rather just sit around this thing and wait for the new character to arrive.
I've got an idea.
Also, while you're examining, okay, Yun and Nathan, you examining the slot, right? I take it.
Yeah, I would be.
So when you examine something, you obviously you're going to feel it around it and everything, correct?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yes,
What are you
Mike.
talking
We
about?
understand that we are going to go that route because we've got players in this group that seem to like to get to the dirty minds of things every now and again because we can't seem to play D&D without going into the gutter. So, both of you can do me,
Sure.
but it's not detrimental.
Say no more, big boy.
Anthony,
No, that was unfair. That was just unfair. We were
Worst
trying
joke
to be
said.
mature there, Anthony. Yo.
Sorry,
just
Andy,
walked into
walked-
it.
You walked into that one.
I know it, but seriously, did you have to?
He
Yeah.
had to.
can I change my armor at the moment because I want to take out this?
Yeah,
Wait.
you guys. I mean,
And-
okay.
and then-
Anyway, to cut a long story short, on the top of the roof now, writing has appeared. Okay,
Okay.
it's in common.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Anybody
it
wants to
says
read that?
Hope's Rest.
I've read that before.
Yeah.
Hope's rest.
Rest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a city in Roshni called Hope's Rest.
So we will. I'm gonna. What happens if I put the rod in the slot? Does it do anything?
Ah, it goes in, but nothing seems to happen. It fits, by the way. The rod fits, but nothing happens. Mike, seriously, really?
He didn't say anything.
Okay. So, guys, we have clearly an entryway that we cannot access. This is a problem. Second thing is that our Yuanti's gone missing from the looks of things.
The Unity?
Yeah, why have I gone missing?
No, you ran in first
Yeah.
and we never established where you got to.
You got to the wall
He's
and
outside. You got to the you got to the basics of the structure and stopped with the rest of you.
Yeah, he got there first.
So that's
You got there first. That's all.
It's shiny.
Unfortunately, the other character is still floating, maybe. Or yes, oh my soul! I would take it that's the character is still there. You know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I tell you what, I heard Captain Lindy talk about an entrance in Seal and going to the next encampment. If this is where I think it is, chances are we'll be able to access it underground. So if we maybe go to the next encampment, find the entrance, and enter that place, maybe we will be able to make our way back here.
Or, so we discovered while you were, like, I don't know where you were, but when we were back in those pits, the snake man did something with the levers and it pulled and it sucked me into some place. I really want to go and see where that leads me ending to, because I feel like all those ways are connected and there was no ore, and I was stuck for a second because it was dry, there was no wetness for the snake.
That's what she said.
Yes, dude, you're walking into it, eh?
We are trying.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
I know she is.
We are
I know
trying
she
to be
is.
I
mature.
am, but that's literally what happened. I'm a worm. I got sucked into a hole, and it wasn't dry, and I was stuck there for a second, and then apparently another
Sang a
lever.
song about it.
Wait, she's made a very valid point. She can turn into a worm. You can maybe dig your way under and get inside.
Yes.
Maybe a mole would be better for
No, what I'm
digging.
saying, she can dig us a hole.
Yeah.
Or I can just move Earth. I'm able to do that as well. And I'll just open the entrance back up.
Well, you can try.
So are we going back?
Well, I proposed an idea. It didn't go anywhere. I proposed another idea. We're pondering again.
So we've got two options. We go to find out where the next camp is, or we go back and see where the ore pipes lead to.
Well, we can't go back to the original place because the entrance is sealed.
I can move the earth.
But you can't move the earth here.
I can probably. But will it lead us to the ore pit where it was? Or do I need to go all like make a rock thing and float us to where this thing says we are? Because I mean, what happened to the?
I don't know.
I think you're just overthinking this thing too much.
This is typical of this group of adventurers.
You're like thinking this too much. I think we should call session here, and then next week when we have our 7th player, we'll have all the stones to put into the. And we'll find.
That's assuming nothing comes up that prevents him from joining in next week.
Oh no. Or we'll just hijack him. I can do a sleight of hand and steal it from him.
Yeah, but as you guys know that you.
Okay.
Okay, Ken. So I've changed my armor. I've got my standard leather armor on again, and I'm going to start like hunting and getting everything ready, like a campsite basically. So I'm gonna start a fire, go look for.
Okay,
food.
so he's building. Calisius is building a camp outside this monument place. What do you want to call it? Outside Hope's Rest.
By the time the two of them are busy discussing this, I'm bored. So
Yeah,
now I'm
same.
myself busy.
Wait,
I've climbed a tree and started sleeping
Ricky's
already.
pulled out the mandolin, is busy playing music.
So put us
I just want a question.
Yes.
Are we at the monolith in Smula, or are we at Hope's Rest in Roshni?
You're at Hope's Rest.
In
Roshni.
Roshni. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's set.
We were in Tarkinen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
The first. Oh, I've got an idea how the maps move. How the ore moves.
Do you have it in game or out of game?
Metagaming.
Okay, don't tell
An
us.
idea.
Don't tell us.
I'm not. I'll speak to the DM after.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's just go through and check what everybody wants to do, and then we're probably going to call it here for the night. Nathan.
I am gonna set up camp, and secretly I am gonna pull out my ancestor's skull, and I'm gonna animate skull to see if it can tell me more about this place.
What ancestor skull? You need to talk to me on private between now and next week, because I don't remember anything about
It's
that.
something. It's Call of the Dead or something. Oh God.
Yeah. Okay, then Calisius, you're making a fire. Yun? Not Yun, sorry, T. The Yun T. God, this is... Gareth, what's your character doing? Sorry.
He's just gonna sit around the fire and read
Okay.
a book.
Cool. Tink?
So, I will like sneakily see what the Unity is reading.
Okay.
How
Then
to cook.
how to cook food. Then
I was
Ricky.
gonna say, what's your character class again? Character race?
Eganasi.
No, Jessica's.
Yeah, Jessica's the
Eganasi.
Eganasi.
Ganassi.
No, other Jessica.
Oh, other Jessica.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
no.
No.
Yeah, it's a book on how to cook gnome.
No. Really?
You really want to do that? I think
Little bites.
At least that's what the cover says.
T, do you need some ingredients there?
At least that's what the cover says.
You guys are bad, eh?
Okay, but the cover says that, but I'm leaning over your shoulder so I can like read
Okay,
everything.
I'll tell you what it says next session.
Next
Okay.
session, Sarah.
Yeah, I got bored midway through their conversation. I climbed a tree. I'm already sleeping.
Okay, Ricky's asleep, and then Yun.
Keeping much like normal.
Okay.
Finding a nice vantage point and
Can we
yeah.
like long rest over here?
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's end on a long rest, everyone.
Yeah, that's a good place to do that.
Thing is that I like throw a pebble at Sarah. Sing us that Tink song again.
I think so.
The
No,
theme
my
song.
guy. My guy, I'm tired. I'm full of sleep. I'm already an hour into your sleep. Your guys' conversation was so long.
You asked for too much.
And with the discovery of Hope's Rest, what does this mean for the players? What significance will Hope Rest have for Nathan and Yun? What adventures will this band of misfits get up to? Join us again next week, same time, same place, for another episode of Critical Hit. You have been listening to a live stream. As we always say, everybody, stay safe out there. And catch you on the flip side.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Tonight's episode is sponsored by Mocha's Magic, so we're just gonna roll with it. Get your custom sharp edge dice made from resin and filled with splendorous shiny goodies to match your class, characters, and all your critical adventuring needs. Every set comes with an additional magnum-sized D20 for those moments with big choices or for when things start to get dicey. For only 250 Rand, you can get your very own custom set and be prepared to roll with the punches. Go visit Mocha's Magic's Facebook page and get in contact with Jessica to place your order, be it for yourself, for your next character, or as a gift for one of your companions. Mocha's Magics, this is how we roll.